Hello and welcome everyone to our first Webinar Jam webinar, where I'm going to be showing you how to install and set up the Epic Squeeze page plugin. My name is Janet Legere, and along with my husband Don, we are the owners and creators of the Contact List Builder, where we teach you some of our strategies to show you how to build your list and create your personal brand to make money online. I know that's why you're here. And today's call is very important because part of making money online is building your list. And what I'm going to be showing you today is how to install and set up the Epic Squeeze page web or WordPress plugin. Now, I think this is a very important plugin, and the reason is because you can install it right on your WordPress blog. It's really simple to use, very simple to install, as you'll see today, and very powerful because now you are sending people to your website rather than to an affiliate program where you're creating other captivating lead capture pages. I'm not saying not to use those. I still use all of those. There's a place and a time for everything, but I really love this plugin. I'm finding it to be very effective and very high converting as well. So you're going to see how easy it is. We're going to show you how, talk about what you need and how to get started with all of this. You are going to need the program. So if you haven't already purchased the Epic Squeeze page, Epic Squeeze Page Pro WordPress plugin, that is a mouthful, you will find the link included with the replay of this webinar. You'll also find it on my blog at janetlegere.com. So you'll need access to that program. It is a zip file. It will be on your desktop. I'm going to give you a little bit of a note about that. Then you need also access to your autoresponder. So you need to have an autoresponder campaign already set up where you're going to connect your capture page to that autoresponder campaign. And you need, of course, a WordPress blog. But that's it. That's all you need. So if you're ready, we're going to get started here. I'm going to go into desktop sharing. And from desktop sharing, alrighty, we're going to go like this. And I'm going to go in. Whoa, we got this crazy screen. I'm just going to bring my file manager up here so I can show you. The first thing you need is your WordPress Epic Squeeze page zip file, and this is what it looks like right here. Now, this is the original file that I received. I received my program through the Internet Business Kits program. If you're a member of Internet Business Kits, you have access to it in your back office. And in this zip file, I just want to show you, there is a README file. We need to delete. You will need to delete that README file. You can just put your mouse on it, right click, and click delete. That will remove it from this program, all right, from that zip file. So once you've done that, then you have access to the zip file. Let me show you what it looks like without that. So now here's the WordPress Epic Squeeze page zip without that file. All right, now make sure, though, that before you go and remove that file, that you actually get the information. Just let me go back here. I'm sorry to confuse you. I'm using new technology here, so it's taking me a little longer than usual to do what I normally do easily. All right, so I'm going to open this README file because you need this information. It has your license key and the email address, two pieces of information that you are going to need in order to create this lead capture page. All right, so make sure that you save that information to a text file before you delete it. All right, so that's what you need to know about the program. Now we need to go into the dashboard of our blog. Now that we have our zip file, we're going to come into the dashboard of our blog. We're going to go to our plugins area. So I'm just going to click plugins over here. From my plugins area, I'm going to click Add New. I'm assuming this is recording for all of you. It will be available for you on our YouTube channel, so I'll send that link out when it's ready. So here we are, Add Plugin. So I'm going to click Upload Plugin because I'm going to upload that zip file from my desktop. So I'm going to click here now and click Choose File. I know that it's just in my Dropbox. And it's right at the bottom here, WordPress Epic Squeeze Page .zip. So I just click on that and click open, install now. So you'll see it shows the page there. Now you need to remove that text file. If you have purchased the product from the JV Zoo directly, your download may not have that text file in it. Okay, just make sure that your zip file is clean of any text file that that README file is not in there. So here we are, the plugin is installed. I'm going to activate the plugin right from here. And there we are. Now we have the Epic Squeeze Page Pro. We're done in the plugin area, but we do have to set up our program. So we're going to come down here to settings. And now you'll see, whoops, over here we have Epic Squeeze Page. So I'm going to click on Epic Squeeze Page. And I need an email address and a license key. So I'm going to go to that README file. Whoops, I'm going to make sure I get the whole thing. I'm going to grab the key. And I'm going to enter the key here. I go back to the file. And I'm going to get the email address. As I said, mine came from Internet Business Kits, so mine's going to be a little different than yours. Oops. There's the email. I'm going to save changes. And now it has activated my program. So now that we've got that done, we're ready to create our first capture page. Really, that's all there is. That was installing the program. Pretty simple, isn't it? So I'm going to come back over here now. I want to create a page. I'm using a blog, by the way. That's a brand new blog. I'm going to create a page for Contact List Builder. So I want to invite people to come and look at my Contact List Builder system and sign up for free. I'm going to create a page that looks just like this. It says, are you tired of being one of the 97% of people who fail in business because they don't have a system or a team? I promise you results. Discover the team and the tools to help you make money online. Janet Legere and her team invite you to earn while you learn. Today, it's free. And so then there you can get your name, your email address, and it says let me in. And let me show you what it looks like when I refresh. Keep an eye on this let me in. Okay, watch this on the screen. Whoa, look at that. That's an effect you can have, and I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, so let's go over here to our pages. I'm going to add a new page to my blog. My blog is jado.net, and my page is going to be, you'll see it, CLB. All right, so I'm going to dismiss that. So I'm going to create a page called CLB, and it's going to be jado.net/CLB. Now I'm going to come down here. You'll see here's our Epic Squeeze page. Now I don't want this to alarm you, but once you install Epic Squeeze page, it's going to show up on every page that you create on your blog. It does not affect your blog, though, unless you come down here and you say active, which I want to do because I'm creating a capture page. So once I say active, you'll see that I have some more options that have become available to me. This is where we select our autoresponder. We're going to do that in a moment. We can change the background of our capture page. I'm going to show you how to do that. We can go into our styles settings where we can select the name. We can see if the button goes wonky or not. Then if you want to install a video on your page, there's video settings, geographic settings, miscellaneous settings. We are going to focus on the autoresponder, the background, and the style settings. So the first thing you'll see on the autoresponder, you have an option to use Aweber, eBiz, AC, not heard of that one, GetResponse, MailChimp, One Shopping Cart, or Other. I'm going to choose Other because I use GVO. Now I've already logged into my GVO account, so I'm going to come over here to my GVO account. I'm going to make sure that I activated my Contact List Builder. Here it is, list. Ooh, where'd it go? I had it there. Don't you love it when you lose things? There it is. Okay, Contact List Builder is active up here. So that means that's the campaign that I'm working on. I'm going to come over here and click Forms because I need to get my opt-in form. Because this is a brand new page using a brand new system and I want to see my results, I'm going to create a new form. And I'm going to call this form Epic Lead Page. And as always, when I'm creating my capture pages, I use a custom URL. And in this instance, it's because it's CLB, I am redirecting my subscribers. If you're not doing this, this is the handiest trick ever, okay? It works really well. I am redirecting my subscribers to the sign up page at Contact List Builder. So I'm not sending them to the affiliate page. I'm sending them directly to the sign up page. So they're going to get a form where they can sign up. You'll see when we test it. I don't put anything for ad tracking. For already subscribed, same thing. I want them to sign up in CLB. Now I'm going to cheat a little bit here. I'm going to make my page single opt-in. GVO is one of the few autoresponders out there that does allow you to do that. Now I'm going to ask it just to give me, I'm going to say name and email. I like to change these file names. It doesn't really matter as much with this because the program is pulling the information it needs. I'm not going to select any of these other fields because they're not relevant with this plugin. Neither is the submit text because as you saw, we're going to select a button. So I'm going to create this form. Just waiting for the system to create my form. There we go. There's my Epic Squeeze page. Here's my HTML icon. I'm just going to click on that. Here's my pop-up box. I'm going to copy that code right there. And I'm going to come over here to my form and enter that. So there's my form. Now it says target. It wants you to put your target URL in here. So again, I'm going to copy my sign up page and enter that here. And I really want to save that. I don't need to save it right now. I could though. I can save my draft so that my autoresponder is saved. It's always a good idea as you move along. So here we're going to come back down here. I want to pick a background for my page. Now my page is for Contact List Builder, where I'm going to teach you to bring and build your business online. So maybe we want a work from home picture or, yeah, I like that. We're going to have a work from home picture because that's really what I'm wanting to help you do is learn to work from home. So you could put your keyword in here for anything that you want, whatever business you're promoting. So here's a bunch of pictures. Now we'll see how this works. I'm hoping I get an error on my first one that I pick. Let's try this one. I love this one with this lady here. So it's attempting, it says it's saved, and it did, okay? So it needs to look like this. You need to have a link that has your blog and a JPEG at the end. I'm going to select another one so that I can get an error. Let's see if this one will give me an error. No, there we go. No, that one is still, it's different. You see, it's got the image, nope, but it's the same. Now I'm trying to find one that's going to give me an error. You may get an error here, okay? So I'm just letting you know that. Let's try one of these. There we go, fatal error. If that comes up, you simply need to choose a different picture. I'm going to select this one since it didn't give me an error. I love the idea of this background. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to save that again. Now we need some words here. We're going to do some more editing here, but we really do need some words. We can go back and forth here. We can change our style settings. We've got our background. It can be horizontal or vertical. Show name field. I want somebody's name, not just their email, okay? Now headline font. This is the font that's going to be on your page. All right, so you can pick different ones. I'm just going to leave it at the default. You can select black text on white or white text on black. I prefer black on white. Here's the buttons that you can choose. I'm going to say yes, let me in. Whoa, there we go. Now here we go, button effect. What do you want to do? Ta-da! You want it to flash, shake, bounce. It can pulse, swing, wiggle or wobble, whichever you want. So I'm going to have it wiggle. I like it when it wiggles. I can have a footer text here so that at the bottom of my page it has words. I'm not going to put any of those there. I'm just selecting my button. And that's all I need for that. Now I have selected the words and put them in a text file here. That just makes it easier. rather than me having to type this. These are the words I want on my page. Okay, so I can use some editing here. I can, if I go to my visual, all right, so here's the visual of my blog. I'm going to center this. And I want this text to be blue. Oh, my blog, this blog isn't allowing me to change the colors. So I'm just going to leave the default colors for now. All right, so it's just going to be black. You'll see that in a minute. There's the words that are going to go, and we're going to create ourselves our first squeeze page. That's it. This is all I need. I've got my autoresponder. I've made it active. I've selected a background. I've selected a button. I've got my words. Now we're going to publish. And that's it. This is just so cool. And now we're going to go and view our page. All right, so here we go. And there you go. Look at that. Was that easy or what? Now, if I want to change the background, I could just go back into my blog and edit the page and change the background. I can change the words. If you have the ability on your blog, I'm not sure why this one isn't allowing me to edit my font. Usually I have the ability to change the color of my font because I would like these to be a different color. As you can see here, see how nice it is when you change the colors. So that's really your blog. So I could just change my blog theme for here, and that would give me that ability. Or I think there's a plugin I can do. Anyways, that's it. That's my page. I can go if I want to change the background. Let me see. Maybe I want a beach scene. All right, working on the beach. So let's change it. We'll look for beach scenes. Remember, nothing will change until I actually select it. So here's some pretty cool beach scenes. Let's see what else, if we have anything there that I might want to use. How about work on the beach? Background, beach. Work on the beach. So it's going and it's searching. There we go. Doesn't that look like fun? Don't we all want to sit by the beach with our laptops and make money from home? I think that's what we're all here doing, right? You know, it's pretty nice. I know that Dawn and I can pretty much go anywhere and do anything. Oh, I love this in the tree, but that's not going to show on my form. We'll try this one, see if it gets saved properly. There's one of those fatal errors. Let's try this guy on his little, there we go. That one worked. We'll come up here. We're going to update our page. Then we're going to have a look at it, okay? I'm going to open it in a new window so I don't have to keep going back. And voila, our new background. How cool is that? All right, so you can play around with backgrounds. You can play around with the text. You can play around with the button. I'll just refresh it again. Watch the button at the bottom there. As it goes, blah, 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 wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And that's all there is, my friends. That's all there is to, let me come out of desktop sharing here, to setting up and installing the Epic Squeeze page. Now I can go in anytime I want. I can create as many squeeze pages as I want for different campaigns or for the same campaign. I can use different backgrounds, different texts. I can compare them. But the nice thing is on that one, it's going to jado.net/CLB. It's going to my website. You know, I have one on my Janet Legere website. So I have janetlegere.com/CLB /whatever I want, wherever I want it to go. So it allows you to brand you even more. So I hope that was very helpful. I hope you enjoyed this call. I will be including the link to grab the Epic Squeeze page program. It's a JVZoo product. It is only $47, and I got to tell you guys, I would spend 3 times that just to get that program. It's been so much fun to use it, so effective and so powerful. So I hope you enjoyed that. I look forward to coming live again very soon. You guys have yourselves a great day. From Dawn and I here in beautiful Calgary. We'll see you next time at Contact List Builder. Have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.